Okay. As you can see here, I have given this spider one big cricket. Now, her species is quite capable of taking down a cricket this size. They're able to take on prey much larger than them because of their strong silk. So, me tossing in a cricket this big is not a problem at all. As you can see, she has made quite the web for herself. She was in fact actually my first spider. I raised her since she was a young spiderling. When I caught her, she'd probably just been setting up her first web based on her size. Couldn't even identify the species. But this is a heavy breeding species, as you can see from this egg sac down here. It's infertile, and she will continue to make infertile egg sacs throughout her whole life because I don't plan on pairing her with a mate. Now, what she's doing is she's shooting silk onto the cricket to try and further subdue it, as this is quite a large prey item. However, it won't be the most difficult thing she's ever taken down, that's for sure. You can actually see the remains of the most difficult thing she's ever taken down right here. That would be this little this husk of a mealworm there, wrapped up in an egg sac. That almost actually destroyed her entire web. That stick right there was moving. I was getting pretty worried. But what it did was further encourage her to make this giant web, which is, in my opinion, quite impressive. Let's get an above shot. Yeah, it's kind of hard to pick up on the camera from an above shot, but you can quite clearly see it through the glass. Let's try and focus. Appears the cricket isn't really struggling much. I sort of just dropped it in and it got stuck. And it's kind of hard to focus. There we go. And I think, I don't really know what's up here. They've kind of stopped moving. Oh, the cricket's trying to climb away. Seems he is escaping. Oh, poor Spinderella. That's what I named her. I can easily remedy this. Don't really want to disturb it, though. So, 1 second. Let me just see if I can get my tweezers. It might be more... Or, I don't even think I need my tweezers to get this guy. No, I just pulled off his antenna. Okay. Oh, no. Oh. Sorry about the switching camera angle. I'm trying to push him back into the web. Okay, get in there, you bugger. Oh, yeah, just pulled off part of his antenna. Okay, this is gonna be something that's gonna... Oh, there he is, getting stuck again. Let's focus in on him. Oh man, this is becoming kind of complicated. The cricket appears to be able to escape. This feeding might not be a success on my part. There he is. I was trying to figure out what the hell just happened to his antenna because I accidentally ripped part of it off. And Spinderella's a bit pissed off down there, like, what the fuck? My meal just got away. So, we're just gonna see what happens. Hopefully I can get her to get him. He did manage to escape from her, though. There she is. What is she doing? Just trying to get a good view on her. Oh, beautiful. And the cricket is continuing his escape attempts. But what I'm gonna do is prop the camera up for a second against something. And I am going to... Well, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet. I could, I think, hypothetically pick him up and drop him into a different part of the web. But it's kind of hard to get at him as he's kind of out of my reach and my hand isn't going to fit into a jar very easily. That bag in the background is the bag from the crickets I bought. Most of them were dead by the time I got home. I'm kind of disappointed. However, it is what it is. Let's just move this out of the way. Okay. Well, this cricket is clinging on for dear life onto the stick here. As he knows, if he gets back in that web, he is screwed. So let's see. I can actually... Where did I put my tweezers down? I'm just gonna leave the camera at this angle for a second while I go and find my tweezers. Hopefully you can get a view of the cricket. I'll try and switch it around so you can get a view of him. There we go. Now I'm gonna go and find where I put my tweezers. I'm having trouble finding them, but maybe there's another solution to this problem that involves not using tweezers. Okay. I'm going to take the toothpick from my Swiss Army knife and see if I can use that to sort of push him somewhere else without disturbing her web. Okay, it's working. It's still kind of a stretch. I'm going to have to maybe use a stick. Or a pencil. Okay, there's a pencil. And... Okay, you, sir, are going into that web whether you like it or not. Oh. Well, this has just gotten very complicated. Maybe the best bet would be to push him down here. There we go. And now he'll find his own way to the trap down there and should get him from below. Oh, yeah. Oh, there he is. Getting entangled, it appears. Hopefully. He definitely knows that he is in a sticky situation. And I mean, no matter what, he's gonna die. I can't seem to remove him from here, so his options are be eaten by Spinderella or starve to death. What'll it be, Mr. Cricket? Oh, Spinderella's getting a bit excited up here. Zooming on her. Oh, there she goes. Moving in for the kill. It appears that the cricket may have gotten himself stuck in her web down there. And, well, since he's already escaped her clutches once, she's being very, very careful about how she's approaching him. There she goes. Now, the species that Spinderella is actually one of the most common species that you could find. It's the common house spider. It's the most common spider in North America. They're very heavy breeders, and once they've bred once, they're set for life, and they can just continue to make egg sacs over and over and over again. And I'd say that she makes an egg sac maybe every once a week to 2 weeks. Yeah, about every 2 weeks or so. Some of them appear to have decayed by now. She hasn't actually made a egg sac in a little while, but oh, the cricket's struggling. Throwing a bit of a fit, getting itself further ensnared, I think. Yeah. There she goes, wrapping it up again. Oh, struck at her. She's gonna have to be careful about how she approaches this guy. She doesn't want to get too close because those mandibles of his there can do quite a bit of damage to her. Oh. She's working on using her weapon to get him stuck. Man, this cricket is a tenacious little guy. And he does appear to be getting stuck, though. I think she can subdue him. He is missing one of his legs, which should help her do so. He doesn't have as much jumping power. In fact, he has no jumping power now without that leg. He can run, though. That's for sure, and he is putting up quite the fight, but Spinderella does have quite strong silk. As you can see, he is further ensnaring himself in her web. And she is taking advantage of this opportunity entirely. Now, let's just get a closer look at her. She is very beautiful. Like I said, she was my first spider. She was my first step into keeping spiders, and honestly, she's one of my favorite spiders. She's not the coolest one I own, of course, but she is cool in her own rights. The spectacular web. Let's get a view of... Oh, yeah. Her enclosure could have been much better done. I could have honestly secured that stick, but nobody starts off, well, everybody has rocky beginnings into a hobby. At least that's the way I think it goes. Now, I'm not going to record the whole feeding because it's quite a lengthy process, but we're going to try and get as much as we can of it. And maybe I'll pause the recording and come back later to capture her eating it. She seems to be retreating for now. Seeing what she can do. This cricket is, honestly, one of the most interesting things I've fed her. Usually I feed her small crickets. Well, smaller. But the pet store was very limited on what they had today, so I decided to get her this. Oh, my flash just went out because I have low battery. Gonna have to pause the recording, I guess.